everybody, how you doing? Ed Larson from the Roundtable of Gentlemen, telling you about all the wonderful things you can get on adamandeve.com, here on the greatest comedy radio station on the goddamn planet. Please give it up for CCR, Cave Comedy Radio! Squirt, squirt, squirt. Oh no! How's everyone doing? Alright, today we're switching it up a bit, because let's face it, we're selling fucking. And if you're not switching it up a little bit when you're selling fucking, then you don't know how to sell fucking. So today, we're not just looking at one particular item, we're looking at a whole plethora of the same item. Cock rings. Alright? Now, I'm looking at the cock ring page, like I usually do when I'm about to try to sell some good shit. I find something that appeals to me, and I pick it out, and I sell you that item. I'm looking at these cock ring pages, pages and pages and pages of cock rings, and you know what? I want all of them. You know, so I'm just here to sell you on the idea of a cock ring in case you're one of the few horrible, degenerate people in America that doesn't own one yet. Alright? They're one of the few sex toys that, first of all, they pleasure the men and the women at the same goddamn time. You know, and that's what makes them so freaking popular. You know, they work, and if you don't know how to use it, it works by you put it on the shaft of your cock, and you throw it on the back, and it limits the blood flow into your dickie, you know, and it boosts the girth. It gives you big dick syndrome, you know, and when the ring's down at the bottom of your junk, you know, it's also kind of locking your squirt tube down, you know, so it's gonna delay the juice that you spray. Which is what we all want. Who the fuck? I'm sick of thinking about Joe DiMaggio right before I come. Get a cock ring. What's wrong with you? There's huge tits in your face, and you're sitting there trying to think about baseball. You idiot. Ernie Banks would wish you were dead if he knew you were thinking about him. I'm getting off topic. Some of the most popular cock rings are the vibrating cock rings. You know, everyone likes a little wiggle in your diggle. You know, so you get a vibrating cock ring, you know, it's got a small vibrator, and also some of them have, you know, clit rubbers. You know, and they get her going, you know, they get her all juicy-loosey. You know, because no one likes a dry, Larry vagina. Everyone loves the juicy-loosey. Alright, you know, there's several vibrating rings. They come with multiple motors, and they target both the clit and the pooper. You know, so they have like these little hook around guys, jam it right in her butt, you got a cock ring on, she's getting DP'd by the only man she loves. Alright? This is the ultimate, if nuns could have this, they would be nice. They wouldn't have hit me when I dropped my pencil box. Fucking Sister Dolores, I hope you're dead. Given a chance between a regular penis ring and a vibrating penis ring, you're gonna want to go with the vibrating. You know, it's usually the best option there. Because, you know, the other one serves its purpose. The vibrating one, you almost don't even need a woman if you have a vibrate. Almost, you know, so, you know, it vibrates, but you can't. It's nice to have a lady, you know, to be around and put it in. Just saying, you know, but if you're horrible looking, you're a troll, you don't have a chance, just get the vibrating cock ring, leave it on long enough, you'll have come for sure. Alright, everybody, this has been Ed Larson. I miss you guys. I will see you in a couple weeks, and give my best to Ben Kissel. I hope he's not too fat and disgusting. Signing off, Ed Larson, Roundtable of Gentlemen, Cave Comedy Radio, talking for Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve, where people learn how to fuck.
Input the code CCR at checkout to receive a nice little discount, or if you spend enough money, some free porno vids. Now, here's the Roundtable.
The Roundtable.
Gentlemen,
Aye.
let's broaden our minds.
Lay on, gentlemen, and let them know what's what. Fire at will.
It's time for action, gentlemen.
Gentlemen of the
Roundtable.
What's the topic of discussion?
Civility, gentlemen. Always civility.
He's a lover of all races.
Marcus, are you ready to pray?
Well, instead of praying this week, I'm going to do as I sometimes do. I'm going to read a poem.
Okay. Is a pussy poem?
This poem is
a pussy poem?
This poem, maybe.
That's nice.
This poem is taken from the walls of ancient Greece. This is a bit of a graffiti. And I'm going to read the original, or I'm going to read the literal English translation, not the original Latin. All right, here we go.
Boring.
Oh, yeah.
I will sodomize you and face fuck you. Cock-sucking Aurelius and bottom man furious. You who think that I'm a pussy because of my delicate verses.
Pussy.
It's right for a devoted poet to be chaste himself, but it's not necessary for his verses to be so. Verses which then have taste and charm, if they are delicate and sexy, and when they can incite an itch, and I don't mean for boys.
Yeah, okay. All right. Saucy.
But in those hairy old men who can't get their dicks up. You, because you have read of my 1,000 kisses, you think I'm a pussy? I will sodomize you and face fuck you!
Okay.
Amen!
Amen. Was that in an ancient edition of Playboy? That's amazing.
That was Catullus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Powerful stuff.
I thought I wrote that.
Yeah, that was Catullus 16.
Yeah, that was so great. They
All
used to
right.
translate that different. It's like, oh, I will Clintonize, and like all these words that mean face fuck.
You gotta have face fuck. It's not a poem without face
That's
fuck.
not a Clinton joke. That's what.
I like how Charles Bukowski went back in time to graffiti something.
Well, the two beautiful voices you've heard, that's Andrew Short sitting in for Ed Larson. Thanks for being here, Andrew. Reed Failer, thank you for being here as well.
Hi, thank you.
And then, of course, our other guest in the Chuckle Hub, we got Alex. Thanks for being here, bud.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Oh, very good. You're a very brave, bold man. And then who else is on this table?
I'm Jackie Zebrowski, Redskin lover.
Is that right? I don't know if that's appropriate.
I have the Indian headdress of my people on
She's
today.
wearing a
When did you
headdress
become a
today.
Native American?
I could fuck anything.
What? What does that make you a Native American?
That doesn't even answer it.
It's not even a stereotype that they
They're
have.
all
I
drunk,
understood
I
her
can fuck 'em.
completely.
That's true. You would be the luckiest lady in an Indian ritual. Oh, my
I think
goodness.
squaw is the word.
Oh, is that
you're
what it
looking
is?
for, not lady.
Very good.
Yeah, I'm a rape squaw.
I don't know if they want you to be
Man, I
that.
don't know shit about Indians.
Definitely not.
Holden McNeely, swag Nino Cooney for life.
Yeah. Swag.
Oh, shit, Kevin Barnett. I want to say swag also. I'm a changed man. New jacket.
It's a very nice jacket.
You're all fucking LA now. I don't think I like LA Barnett.
Kevin
No, it's
Barnett's
weak.
hair is blonde,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen. Turned
Shame,
blonde.
yo.
Yeah,
He
he
came
brought
here
in
with
a
a surfboard.
surfboard.
Hello, Jackie Zebrowski.
I don't know why y'all are high-fiving over something you both saw with your eyes. It's
All right, I'm Ben Kissel. With us, as always, newsman Marcus Parks. Marcus, what do you got for us today, buddy?
A man claiming to be Meatloaf was arrested Sunday after trying to take the wheel of a taxi cab.
Amazing.
Police said Eric Brown grabbed the wheel of the taxi while the car was traveling on Interstate 75. This is in Cincinnati, by the way.
Hometown.
Brown was dressed in a vampire costume and was wearing makeup, which made him resemble the musician and actor. I'm going to show you guys a picture of him. Judge for yourself.
No, that is Meatloaf.
It's actually Meatloaf.
We're going to be posting a
Absolutely.
picture of this horrible monster on the Facebook page. He kind of looks like Divine.
He looks exactly like Divine from the John Waters films. And he also looks like if...
Meatloaf is more attractive than that. Give him
Oh,
that.
sort of. I don't know, though. Meatloaf isn't a dreamboat.
His name is Meatloaf.
Yeah, Bad out of hell? Are you fucking kidding me?
Can you give us,
lay that down.
a little bit of it? Can you sing us a little bit of it? Yeah.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
So if you had to... No, it's not great. That's not bad. If you had to bang Meatloaf or a group of Native American fellas, who you're going to bang? You can only bang one Meatloaf or 10 Native Americans.
Ooh.
It's a tough one.
It's
Wait, I
gotta
don't
be
know
the
if
10
one of
Native
those
Americans. Because they would give me such strong child
Yeah.
that I would immediately kill and give back to the earth.
You're going to kill the baby?
There's something about this headdress. I feel so powerful.
Yeah,
You're acting
crying
racist.
blood right now. It's very
Trail of
strange.
tears, baby. You
It's
fucking
true,
trail
though,
of
man.
tears.
You got to do it because I heard if you fuck more than 8 Native Americans, you earn the ability to summon wolves.
And you can drink for free for the rest of your life.
That's amazing.
I just think you get enough points so the 10th one is free.
Oh, all right. Give me that card.
I like how
Punch me.
that one. the cartoonish Indian headdress that you're wearing is somehow giving you a false interpretation of India.
I don't know. You mean that I'm strong and that I can drink as much as I want? Because I think that's what they do.
Now we're getting a bit of racism here.
Also, I'm going to say Andrew is wearing a very cartoonish pilgrim hat.
Yes. Well, actually, it's a top hat.
Yeah, it's a top hat.
That's what the pilgrims.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Also, man, it doesn't matter if we're racist against Native Americans. They're all dead.
We got it.
USA! 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 I would like to humbly apologize to all Native American listeners right now. None of you.
I'll tell you what, too.
They don't have the internet.
The Swedish, too. I want to apologize to the Swedish.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, why not? Or the
Oh,
Swiss,
they're
yeah.
also beautiful. What do you have to apologize to them for?
You know, because they're
Just
gay.
being so ugly. Like the fact that you're on the same earth as beautiful Swedish women is sad for Swedish women, you know? That's the thing about Holden. He makes all of us look much, much worse. Marcus, what's going to happen to this guy? And why did he want to steal a cab? Why wouldn't you steal a nice car?
Well, he was charged with disorderly conduct while intoxicated.
Okay.
Yeah, so apparently he was out for the night, dressed as a vampire, and wearing makeup, and telling everyone that he was Meatloaf. There really isn't any more information about Mr. Eric Brown.
Do you
just that
think
he
the
grabbed the
blew
wheel
him?
of the taxi cab?
I mean, if you're a fella who looks mildly like Meatloaf, I guess you got to exploit it to get some pussy, right? I'm sure there's some Loaf fans out there.
I mean, if you look at the was going to give him pussy for being Meatloaf, they would know what Meatloaf actually looks like.
Right, that's true.
Yeah,
that is true.
And if you look at his lip, he's got quite a large pimple on his lip.
Ooh, that's not a good place for a pimple.
Is that the herpes, or is that
No,
just
that's
a
just
pimple?
a pimple.
It's a weird one.
How do you get a pimple there? Reed, if you had to dress up like some famous musician, who are you going to dress up with to try to get a lady?
Oh, I might do. Was Meatloaf already done?
Meatloaf is done. Yeah, just the other day. I'm sorry.
I can't remember.
I think you could pull off a good Sting, something like
I
that.
don't know.
I don't know why
if
you
that's true.
wouldn't go with Gary Glitter.
That's a good point.
He gets a ton of. But yeah,
he gets some blood.
I chose the wrong guy.
I mean, it's
why that's the thing. You go out dressed like Gary Glitter, like no woman will talk to me. Hey, I'm a rock star, for Christ's
What are
sake.
you, a bunch of Thai police officers?
These women are all lesbians. That's the only possible conclusion.
I
Get
want
away
something
from me,
that could,
boys.
Like, throw down a woman like look at me, I'm a man, like a Paul Simon or someone. Like,
Look at me, I'm a man. That's him.
A James Taylor type.
yeah.
Oh my god! Yeah, the next time I get with a woman, if a woman ever goes into my bed again, I will definitely look at me. I'm a man. Immediately leave.
Yeah, that's when then I'll hear that scream I always hear come out of his bedroom. I always wondered what that was. It's after Look at Me, I'm a Man.
That's the thing. Well, Andrew, you mentioned buttholes. Marcus, we do have a butthole story. Can we jump to that one?
yeah. Let's go. Yeah, we can go ahead and jump to that one.
one.
Yeah.
Ooh,
But
good
did you
song.
did you have sex with any hot ladies while you were in LA, Kevin?
Nah, nothing, man.
Nothing at all.
Nothing. Not with that jumper that you have on.
I only had this the last 4 days, man. I was trying to improve my life and my stats, but I couldn't, you know?
Yeah. So you didn't see any titties while you were out there. I mean, it's a land of perfect bosom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was sad about it, man. But this is real life.
This is real life.
All right, Marcus, what's this butt story?
Well, 8-month-old Elena Bowles looks like any happy, healthy baby. On the day she was born in South Carolina, her parents Alexis Juneau and Cameron Bowles were in for a shock. Quote, they went in to take her rectal temperature when she was born, and Cameron said the nurse looked at him and said, she doesn't have a butt.
It's like a new definition for Lady Gaga's Born This Way. It's not about sexuality at all. It's about who has a butt and who doesn't.
I like how that's a healthcare professional's reaction to see it. There's no butt!
There's no butt here! I don't know what to do about this. I've never seen a baby without a butt. What did they do with this thing?
Well, Elena was the child was diagnosed with Vacteral, a rare form of birth defect. Her mother explained her vagina and anal sphincter were fused together.
Oh, no.
So is she pooping out of her pussy right now?
Pooping out a pussy.
I mean, if this is kind of great. Mixes both worlds. I think this is an evolutionary step in the right direction.
Oh, you think so?
I love a good
One
butthole.
hole for all.
One hole for all. I got one dick, one
What
hole
is
for
the
all.
science, though? I mean, does it work? Can she shit out of it and also get fucked by it and have a baby with it?
Okay,
it's still a baby. But
Well, I'm just saying, man, I already don't do no butt stuff. I'm definitely not fucking that.
You're not going to take care of That's great. It's an opportunity for you to explore other worlds.
But he does do baby stuff. So.
But I have standards.
Yeah, how hot's this baby?
Well, I mean, you can look for yourself. I mean, here's a picture of the baby. We'll see.
They don't have a picture of its butthole.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, it's a cute baby.
It's a 6.
Oh, it's a baby.
I give that baby a 5.5, maybe a
Oh,
6.
come on. It's a baby.
Yeah, if I were drunk and lonely, like, oh, no other babies at this party.
Right, that's true. I was talking to Holden about this earlier today, how weird it would be if vaginas had balls. If pussies had balls, that would be kind of weird, right?
But the thing is that it wouldn't be. We'd be talking about how weird it would be if pussies didn't have balls.
Yeah.
If they had balls. I mean, we live in a
This
world
was a real
where it was normal.
intellectual conversation.
It was. I mean,
Yeah,
can you imagine taking down a girl's pants and then you just see a pussy with a bunch of hanging
How many balls would it have?
2 balls?
Okay, just two.
Just
what if it was just one ball?
See, I'd like to think it's like
With an eyeball on it. Like Sauron.
So that's the thing. You have to charm both the woman and her pussy ball.
You have to trick it.
Yeah. You have to work around it. And stuff.
You know a riddle?
It's like working with the golem. Like it's like getting a ring from it.
That's great stuff.
Oh, nightmare that would be. Yeah, really? Think about that. You had to do double duty with a lady in order to get in there.
Yeah. This girl's going to have a great looking butthole, though, to her credit.
Yeah.
Well, you know, her mother says when all the surgeries are over with, by the time she's 1, she'll never even know.
Yeah, well, she's not going to know until she's 17 and goes on her
know.
first date.
Yeah.
And the dad calls the guy over.
No. They're doing a bunch of surgeries to fucking give her a butt.
Yeah, I know.
They're making a butt.
When she fucking Googles her name and sees a picture of her.
I'm the buttless baby.
And she won't know, but we will know.
I wonder if she'll still be able to get fucked in the butt.
I mean, probably
Is
better
it
than
gonna be
ever.
normal
I don't
butt?
know why they're just giving her one butthole. If you're going in to artificially create something.
Give me a bunch of holes.
Make it weird.
I feel
Make
like
it electronic.
if they're gonna artificially create it, though, I feel like a dude could really wreck her shit up. You know,
Definitely.
This is kind of the opportunity to build the best porn star ever.
That's
Yeah.
a good
From-
point.
Guys, still a baby. It's still a baby.
Won't be for long.
Tinier now, but
Andrew,
later
how
on
many,
it's gonna be big.
how many buttholes do you want, Andrew?
How many buttholes do I want? I would like to have 2 buttholes.
2 buttholes.
Yeah, sure.
Double the
You get 2
hole.
balls, 2 nipples, 2 dicks. You get 2 buttholes.
I would replace
Wow.
my belly button with another butthole.
oh, you can shit standing up.
Squeeze it out.
Oh,
Jelly donut?
How amazing would that be if you could shit standing up?
It
How
would be
incredible!
great.
You sneeze too hard. Oh, I just shit in my shirt. I just shit in my shirt.
Like the pimple on that dude's lip, you just want to pop it out of your stomach. I mean, that's too much, Jack.
That's inconvenient. I don't think you really thought that through.
I think I completely thought it through. I'm still 100%.
Jackie,
because
so what are
that's
you
the
doing in the boys' room at the urinal? Taking a dump.
That thing also, you could give Jackie a rim job and she could still see the top of your head.
It would be nice.
Yeah, totally.
You could actually see the man.
No, you can do that. You just have to bend the woman's legs back far enough.
Oh,
And
right.
Marcus did definitely think about that. You were.
Marcus doesn't think about that. Marcus knows that.
If you found out a girl could shit out of her navel, are you turned on by that, Marcus? Is that better for you?
I mean, why would I be?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Some people would probably really love it.
I'll tell you what, I kind of want to compare the numbers here. Marcus, Ben Kissel, how many rim jobs are we talking about in your lifetime?
Given
thus
or
far?
taken, because nobody. Well, no, I had it one time, and I was like, "What are you doing down there? I am a disgusting man."
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
the
the thing.
thought of that makes my...
It's gross. Nobody wants to think about it.
Yeah, it's
my
like a woman
feathers
sucking
curl.
on your toes. It makes me want to blow my brains out.
The first thing you said to me when I saw you today is that you didn't shower today, and so now when I
That's
think
right.
of that crusty butt.
So how
Think
many?
about it.
Given.
Giving? 3.
3. Oh wow!
I
Well,
mean,
it's over then.
How
Kissel.
many licks does it take to get to the center of one's asshole? Many.
You love to lick it? Like, I understand
I get in there,
fucking it,
I
but
play around.
licking it?
He gets in big time.
The thing is, it's just right there. It's just a friendly neighbor. Sometimes I go and knock on the door, ask for some sugar. You know?
His nickname in college was the backdoor chomper.
Oh, God. I saw the movie about you.
Yes. You know my style well then. Kevin,
Backdoor
if you,
chomper.
okay, because you don't do the butt sex, KB, but what if it is coming out of her belly button? Is that better?
No, it's not better. It's the same shit.
It might be a little bit more disgusting.
I think it could be a little bit more disgusting.
All right.
I think it would be more fun to get fucked in the stomach, though. It would like hit your organs. You'd be like, ow, stop.
I guess so. That's a good point. Hitting the liver and stuff
Have
like
you guys
that.
ever put your finger too far into your belly button?
Yeah, I hate it. Makes me very upset.
Weird. What is that feeling?
You definitely pass a boundary where the reptile part of your brain is like, you don't want to do this. No one knows what happens.
Do we know why we even have belly buttons? If we don't poop out of them, we don't do anything with them.
for the umbilical cord.
Oh, we get fed through them.
It goes through the stomach.
Wait, you do shit out of your belly button for a long time.
Into your mother.
Oh my God. Call the president.
This is way
So
too
it is
much.
possible.
Yes.
Yeah.
If
With
we
science.
squeeze hard enough, just decide to not shit out your butt anymore.
Tape
Keep
it
it
up.
in, and then squeeze your stomach as hard as possible. Maybe it'll come out.
We'll check back in with Jackie next week and see how the belly button shit trials go.
She's just like 30 pounds lighter. We're like, what's your secret? Been shitting out my belly button.
All my organs are gone.
All right, well, you know what? You were just saying, check in with Jackie, and we have said earlier, if you have any virginity stories
Yay,
to
all right,
write
cool, we're
in,
doing these?
I got a pretty good one for you guys here.
Yeah.
So we asked our listeners if they had good losing their virginity stories. It seemed to be a theme for the show for a couple of weeks there, and so we have some from our listeners.
It's a terrible theme because we're all actually virgins, which is really sad.
We got one from a girl here.
Oh,
and asked us to not use her name.
Okay.
Because it is bad.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right.
Right here
So
it
instead of
says...
calling her Sarah, we'll be calling her.
Yeah, and it says,
What's
let
the
me
line?
preface this by saying that I am a terrible person.
Oh, she had me at woman.
Oh my God, that's my mom.
I was 18 in a hot tub with my friend, ex-boyfriend, and current boyfriend. It had already been awkward hanging out with my ex
Were
with
these
my
three
boyfriend.
different people?
Yes.
Okay.
My ex was still very much so in love with me, and I had friend-zoned him. I was sitting on my boyfriend's lap in the hot tub, facing him and facing away from my friends.
I love it.
We started to make out, and soon I noticed he was hard.
Oh, yeah.
I decided it would be a great idea to move my swimsuit bottoms to the side, pull his dick out, and rub it between my pussy lips.
Oh, I love this woman.
My boyfriend looked over to my ex, then back at me, whispered, "I want inside." And I slowly started to fuck him.
That's how vampires get in.
I didn't.
4-year-old. I want inside now.
Please let me inside, please.
Dick's an outdoor
hot.
cat.
I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Scratching at the door.
Jack, you don't ruin this for
I know
us.
y'all need to quit interrupting his story.
This is getting very good.
Yeah.
I didn't bounce much, but it was apparent what we were up to.
Hey, you were fucking him.
I stopped before either of us could come. When we got out of the hot tub, my ex was even more quiet than usual. Then I remembered my ex was our ride home. So my boyfriend and I had the most awkward car ride home with my ex.
Yeah, the boyfriend on awkward ride home is his fucking balls hurt.
Yes.
Real
And-
bad.
I mean, if this boyfriend had any courage or confidence whatsoever, you take that dick out and pop it right in her mouth. Get it together. I mean, you're halfway to a rotisserie.
Yes.
I don't know about that.
And she
Absolutely. No, if you are a woman and you fuck a dude in front of another guy, the guy that is being fucked in front of is allowed to join in the party. That is a classic
That is-
rule.
that is
I'm with you, man.
absolutely-
That
that is
story
a
was
rule.
anticlimactic, and I'm mad now because I thought it was gonna be a story of two people fucking this one chick who was supposedly a whore in front of this whole party of people.
That's
and I was
right.
gonna be very excited and go home happy, and now I won't.
She's a terrible woman for not being terrible enough.
You
Get it
don't
together.
waste my time on a Sunday.
Dude, LA's changed you, man.
I like LA Kevin. LA Kevin's got all the right ideas.
If I'm at a party, people better be fucking in front of me.
Absolutely. Get it done.
And she also says, I am willing to bet that Jackie will call me a cunt.
Oh, why you a cunt? I think you would be more of a cunt if you had fucked both of them at the same time.
No.
That's awesome.
No, she's a cunt because
in
she
a good
did not.
way. Cunt in a good way.
Yeah, for
but
Jackie,
also in a
bad words
terrible
are
bad
good words.
way.
And good words are bad words. Like princess is the worst word she could call
No,
someone.
it's disgusting.
Yeah.
I think that's the whole thing, is she should have just fucked them both.
Right.
Ex or not, he would have wanted to. They're in a fucking hot tub. If you were in a hot tub,
What's that
alone with a bunch of dudes, you have to fuck every dude in the hot tub.
That's right.
That is the rule.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
this
exactly. I'm gonna send this chick. What's her? I mean, give me her email after this, man. I'm gonna send this chick an angry email about the technicalities of commitment.
Absolutely. She's the worst nub gobbler out there. This is pathetic.
And the hot tub's a place you can do this because it's like natural
Sterile.
birth control.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
it
heats
is.
up the balls. There's nothing coming out.
Okay,
that's
children,
fertile, that
children,
moves.
that is not true.
I love
We have a lot of
that, though.
teenage
It was on a
listeners.
biology test. Seriously, in my college.
Really?
Yeah,
What?
the teacher put a very personal question, like, suppose my husband and I were having sex in a hot tub, which is heated up to about 60 degrees Celsius or something like that.
Wait, so you can't get pregnant in a hot tub?
You can, but it's not easy.
That's awesome.
Wait,
that
yeah.
makes sense for me in high school.
Reed, where did you go to college?
Now I don't know if I should say it.
Something like that.
Ohio, Indiana.
Reed and I both went to Xavier University in Cincinnati.
That's very interesting. I had no idea that you could not get pregnant in a hot tub.
Well, I mean,
you can,
but
you
absolutely
can.
denatures the cells.
I got my first hand job in a hot tub.
But see, this is the thing. The friction is too much.
It
Being
wasn't
surrounded
fun.
by
I was
water.
like,
is
ow.
Yeah, but the bubbles. Well, hand job I imagine is different.
It was
but once
brutal.
you're inside, it's like that's homeostasis shit.
Yeah.
You know, you can come
Wait, inside of
all
the
over.
hot tub or
inside
No,
of the fucking
lady.
woman.
It's I've had sex in a hot tub. It's almost impossible because
it
they're
hurts. It
surprisingly dry in
I
there.
just can't believe they didn't come. That's what really makes me mad
There's
about
so
that
many
story.
things about the story.
Nobody came in that
I
story.
feel like when the first time you have sex, you come. Like you have to come.
I
You
mean,
come.
but this is her. This
Women
is her
don't,
virginity,
but men
right?
have to,
So-
or else she was probably bad at it.
Well, obviously
Yeah,
she
she's
wasn't
bad
great at it.
Yeah.
I mean, so maybe it felt better to pop her cherry in a hot tub, though. Is that a possibility?
I mean, I
maybe it was a little
suppose
bit
it is.
easier for her to do it.
did the water go red like Jaws?
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's why she never mentions why they have to leave the hot tub.
She'd used a tampon before, though. That's not an issue anymore.
Oh,
that's like the 1960s. If you use tampons before you lose your virginity, it breaks your hymen.
Listen, Jackie, I went to Catholic grade school. I'd like to think I know a little bit more about the female anatomy.
All about the
I
girls.
agree with you, Andrew.
You know about the fucking girls.
I mean, Jesus Christ. So far, Jackie, you've admitted to being a racist against the Native Americans and
No,
wanting to
I
put
love
on your
them. I
belly button.
fuck them. I don't understand. That's not racist.
No, that's not racist.
What's your war cry?
Yummy, 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 yummy.
Yeah, they love you too, actually. Never mind. That is very, very erotic. If a woman, okay, I'm going to force a woman to say that now.
I'm
Which is
really hot and bothered by that story. Is that weird?
You got hot and
We're
bothered?
gonna finish with them.
Yeah,
Are there
I
any
wanna-
more virginity stories like this?
And now I'm upset.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm enraged.
All right, what's another story, Marcus?
A man caught having sex with a horse told police he was trying to make it pregnant with a horse-man baby.
I love it.
I read that.
And by the
Why
way,
not?
horse-man baby is a direct quote.
That's so amazing.
Yeah. Texan Andrew Mendoza confessed he messed with his neighbor's horse after he was stood up by his girlfriend. The 29-year-old told
Like
cops,
you do.
I was at my house waiting for my girlfriend to call. I told myself that if she didn't call me, I was going to go next door and mess with my neighbor's horse. He said, I was
What did his
trying to make
girlfriend
the
look like?
horse have a baby. I was thinking it would have a horseman baby.
I do love like how innocent and pure his decision to have sex with his horse
And
was.
also how he doesn't know the word centaur.
horseman baby.
It's such a nice story. I feel like it should have been titled like "Dummy Cop Interrupts Man's Moment."
So what you doing over there, sir? Making a man baby. All right, take your time.
I can't believe I ruined it. Oh, what a
I'm not here to
dummy!
interrupt.
It's in the New York Post.
Here's the guy right here.
Yeah, he does that.
He still looks like he's all sexed out by this horse situation. Like he
Yeah.
looks all like turned on.
I mean, personally, I think the girlfriend excuse was just that, an excuse.
You think so?
He's been wanting to fuck that horse for a while.
Yeah, Marcus knows horse fuckers.
I know horse fuckers. I know their
come from a long
fucking
line
frame
of-
of mind. No, I come from a long line of cow fuckers.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
And hole
Big
diggers.
difference. Yeah. A
Diggers.
lot of hole digging.
He
Well,
used to
hole
dig
digging.
holes. That's what he did to entertain himself as a kid.
Yeah, hole
seriously.
digging. Yeah, they asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up in elementary school,
This
and I
is
said
before you changed your
grave
name.
digger.
We've heard that story like thousands and thousands.
Well,
So
he
good,
needs
though.
to know. He needs
Yeah,
I
to
can't
know.
that's
wait
true.
to find out what tasks they give you in prison.
Your family
I think
name was
digging holes is
Yelnaps,
frowned
right?
upon in prison.
No, I get to dig all the graves in Potter's Field. world.
Oh, okay. Well, you better start murdering now. Go into Dreamland.
Can't wait.
Nice to be here, boys.
No, they use front-end loaders now. The whole business has
I'll
changed.
tell you what, I was going to make John do it, John Moreno, but I will throw in my will that I want you to dig my grave.
See, I want to do it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
John doesn't want to do it.
Torture John with it, but maybe I'll give it to you because you'd actually
John
do
would
it.
take weeks to do it. Like Marcus would get it done in like a
He's got
half
those, like,
hour.
spindly little arms.
This makes sense too, because Marcus will already be responsible for the death. It's just two birds, one stone.
Yeah, and also, let's not get ahead of it. I mean, a good quality grave takes about 4 to 5 hours to dig.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's not be offensive here.
It's big.
I would assume so, especially if it was for me. I'd be like your
God,
favorite dead body.
You want me to dig your grave too?
Sure.
Cool.
That's
you.
right. And once again, I will say we need to get this going on. We got to make our living wills
We
for the
do.
show.
Yeah, we will.
We'll get back to our listeners with that.
Yeah, that sounds good. So what's going to happen to Horsefucker? I mean, obviously he wasn't able to make the horseman baby, which is already sad. Did they arrest him?
Well, he pleaded guilty to public lewdness and criminal trespass and was sentenced to 4 months in jail. Worth it. I say worth it.
Worth it.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Can you make a horseman baby?
No.
Absolutely not.
No, right?
There are pre- and post-zygotic barriers to this.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, what does
They
that
don't
mean,
have-
Reed?
I don't think that just the anatomy and the kind of sperm that you have could penetrate the horse egg. I just don't think that it's matched the same way.
I'm interested.
And I doubt the number of chromosomes even match. So if you did put them together, it'd be like some kind of liger or something. It'd be sterile.
See, no, this would be an
Who wants a
interesting.
sterile man horse?
This would be an
baby?
interesting
we want more.
superhero idea. The guy gets injections to make his sperm strong enough to get into the egg of other animals.
Right.
And he just goes around fucking animals and making them give birth to like superhuman animal people.
I like it.
The
Yeah.
closest thing I guess we've had to a horse birth is Matthew Broderick and Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yeah.
She birthed it. Welcome back to the morning zoo, everybody. Drive time ride. It's 65 degrees and sunny.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Ben Kissel in the studio making the jokes all morning.
You ever notice how that super hot chick who has all that money is ugly? This poor guy, so now he's...
Yeah, baby.
Oh, you're flushing me? I'm getting the flush! No! I'm the host of the fucking show!
Coming up next, this is Nickelback Photograph.
So if you get arrested for fucking a horse, what do you say to the people who ask you what you're in for when you go to jail? I mean, do you admit to that? Is that a badass crime? Do you get treated with respect if you're a horse fucker?
I mean, I think you just go for the trespassing charge and say you were trying to break in. And then it's done.
So
Yeah,
robbery in this situation is a step up for you.
That or at least say like I tried to fuck their daughter. You know?
Yeah.
I don't think.
Can you break and enter?
Oh no, we can combine the two. If he has public lewdness, then he can say that he trespassed on their land and was masturbating to the daughter outside of the window.
That's okay.
Sure.
But it's also borderline pedophilia.
I
if
think
the
it
daughter's
is by
still-
definition pedophilia.
I think it is.
Yeah,
So you're like, no. She was in college. She just lives at home to save money.
Oh,
See, that's okay.
Yeah,
What's
because
the
he
horse's
knows
side
an
of the
amazing
story?
amount of information about his neighbors.
Isn't there some kind of bestiality law? Is it like,
I
yeah,
thought
the
it was a-
horse's vagina
not-
is
not in
public
Texas.
property.
Talking about
See how
Texas.
this horse was dressed.
And
When
seriously,
she puts that lipstick on, ooh, buddy.
no, in Texas, bestiality is not illegal.
Really?
But this is my question.
That
He got
explains a lot.
I mean, everyone would be in prison if it was.
he got 4 months in prison, right? But
Yeah.
what's Texas prison like? I feel like it's different from other
Texas
prisons.
prison is pretty rough.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
A lot
yeah,
of
yeah.
horse fuckers.
It's meth heads.
That would be the scariest rapist in the prison. You think I won't fuck you, nigga? I fuck horses.
This guy is really serious this time.
That's the thing. Everybody gets branded with what kind of animal fucker they are in prison, so that you know it's like he's got the H. He can take horses. He can take you, dude.
He's you. Look at you. You're just a little chicken fucker over there. You got no chance against Big H. Big H.
You wouldn't even need to work out in the prison. I don't work out, man. I fucked a horse.
I fucked a muscle. Horses are unbelievably strong. The courage of this man. He's a wonderful human being.
Yeah, horses are huge.
Absolutely.
And strong and skittish as well.
They're scared.
And dumb. They're dumb creatures.
He must have trained this horse to do it.
Oh, he
Like,
groomed,
had to condition it.
he groomed the horse.
It's not as hard as it sounds.
I would love to see your face just right in the asshole of a horse.
5 foot tall Andrew Tate just whispering to a horse.
Right in there.
Richard Gere, and I just turn around. You know what I'm
I think that out of all the animals, I mean, Marcus, your family fucked cows. You don't got to be sweet to cows. They're a brutal bunch. But you got to say sweet nothings to a horse for that to open up.
You got to be sensitive.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you got to have just a little tiny bit of love in your heart.
Alex, how would you fuck a horse? What would you tell it?
Well, I'd take it out for a nice moonlit stroll.
Wow,
that's nice to do. That is a nice start.
I feel like I want to get horses comfortable with me
Absolutely.
before I engage in any kind of sexual act with
you're
them.
smart.
Of course. I feel like you have to woo it. I mean, it's dumb, like a lady.
All right, I'm done with this.
Hey, yo, I thought that was funny, man.
Best thing you said so far.
I really like that a lot.
Yeah. Because ladies are dumb.
My question is, do you suck on its hooves?
I mean, who knows?
You got to.
I think only if it really asks me, like, that's a deal breaker. Like, you gotta go down.
I would suck on its belly.
You gotta like I'm not gonna let you in unless you suck on some hooves there, bud.
Oh, and the tail too. They love to be stroked.
Yeah, that just probably reminds me of the night that Matthew Broderick and Sarah Jessica Parker got married. She's a horse. She looks like a horsewoman.
It's ladies' night here. Ladies are drinking for free, guys. You have
so we can violently assault them. Come on in. How much does your virginity cost in gin? That's what ladies' nights are. Ladies, if you're a lady out there, never go to a ladies' night. It's offensive and rude.
Well, I've got a ladies'.
It's great. You get free drinks.
Yeah, so guys can paw all over you.
Yeah,
like
you
you're
don't
a horse.
you don't have to take the paw. You get the free drinks.
Okay.
I like how now you're a champion for women. After talking about a baby getting fucked, it's like, listen,
I'm always a champion for women.
Well, I got a story about the ladies for you.
Okay.
A woman is being sued by her husband for allegedly trying to kill him by putting poison in her vagina and then asking him to perform oral sex.
Oh, sweet death.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But can't she get affected by the poison in her
Not
vagina?
a bright woman. The Brazilian wife is accused.
She's putting the poison in a much more dangerous hole than a mouth.
Way worse.
The Brazilian wife is accused of planting a toxic substance in her genitals before luring her husband to bed. Reports in the South American country suggest he was ready and willing and only escaped death because he noticed a strange smell.
What kind of poison was it? Like rat poison or?
Doesn't say.
Just poison in general.
Did he just come up and baby, your puss smells like some poison.
Well, here's what he did. The curious husband then took his wife to a hospital in São José de Rio Preto to find out the cause of the unusual odor.
How bad does a pussy have to smell for you to go to the hospital?
Well, when you're with when you're with a woman for a while, you tend to know her scent.
Yeah, but all she had to do was claim yeasty.
Yeasty?
Yeah.
Even if I know you're yeasty.
Yeah.
That's not yeasty.
What do you tell the doctor? Doctor, my wife's pussy? I mean, smell it?
It's Brazil.
There's something wrong with it.
Someone
Get down there.
dead dog in there or something.
Put a tombstone right there on it. It is death. That is awful.
Well, maybe she is one of those vagina assholes that we were talking about.
Could be.
Could be. True. You could also claim vagina asshole.
That's a possibility. I do love this trap. I kind of wish it would have worked. Although, how bad was the fella if he was ambitiously about to eat her pussy?
That doesn't make a guy a good guy.
It doesn't make him a mean man, though, does it, Jackie?
Wait, but Marcus, I got to know. She was affected by the poison, right?
No.
What? She was fine?
How does that not probably put it on her lips and not inside?
Well, the thing is, you got to realize Brazilian women are magic, and that's what we need to understand.
That's true as well.
And here's the thing: is that she wasn't charged with any crime. She's being sued by the husband.
Wow,
so he's suing her.
Pussy.
Yeah, suing her for attempted bodily harm.
One count of sneaky pussy.
Sneaky.
Isn't that the name of the new Bond?
Yeah, sneaky pussy. It's Skyfall.
Pussy.
Is there pictures of this chick? Is she
Nah. No pictures. I mean, it's Brazil. Not too much happens there.
Well, I mean, every
besides
woman is
lots
gorgeous.
of murder.
Yeah, a lot of murder.
A lot of Brazil is great. What are you
But wait,
talking
Brazilian.
Oh, Brazil! It's a great place to go. Bring the kids, whatever.
Just don't eat the pussy.
Don't.
eat the pussy.
Whatever you do, stay away from the pussy.
Brazilian women are supposed to be gorgeous.
Dude, they're the
right?
best.
Oh,
The
yeah.
best ever,
I have
man.
never once heard anybody say Brazilian women are not the hottest women on the face of the planet.
Wonderful.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Here's what she did. She painted a poisonous substance onto her vagina. So yeah, she did do the lips. She didn't put
She
it.
painted it.
Why would you put it inside? It's fucking poison.
Yeah,
She's smarter than that.
Jackie knows what's going on.
Yeah,
with
but
that.
you put on the lips.
Okay, but if you put it like kind of around the rim of your asshole, that would fuck the person up.
Well, it
right?
would kill me anyway. I'm not happy about that whatsoever. KB's living until he's 95. How'd Ben go? Eating what he loved. I mean, if she did kill this guy with poison, they would have still charged her with murder, though, right? Because it doesn't matter what you feed the poison with.
Yeah, if she would have done it, but for some reason they didn't charge her with attempted murder.
That's great.
I guess it's just too goofy, huh?
I guess so.
You just chalk this up to goofball
I think
antics?
it's too smart. Is what it is.
It's so
They're like,
dumb, though.
She did a good job. That was really good job.
I think she just impressed the Brazilian
Yeah,
authorities.
they took away the sentence for just ingenuity.
Yeah,
I
guess
so. Really impressed us.
You know what, lady? You'll get a pass.
Good. Jackie, if you had to poison a fella, how would you do it? I mean, obviously you're not dumb enough to paint it on your pussy.
I mean, I guess not. I'd probably put it all over my belly button where I like him to fuck me. I feel like if you put it really like deep inside the bad part of your belly button, and the second he shoves that like sweet hole of a dick inside of him, and then it's like goes right up inside of their urethra, dead. I want him dead.
Well, that's the thing. If he had fucked that pussy, would he have died?
If he'd have fucked that pussy,
Probably not. I think he would have driven the poison in her. I think she would have gone out.
She would have died.
That could have made a horse
She was
man
playing
baby.
the most dangerous game.
Absolutely.
not if he had eaten her out first, though. If he had like licked upon the lips, hopefully his head would just die right in her crotch.
I mean, if this woman is not attractive, and let's assume that she's not, awful night for that guy. Henry, come in here, eat my pussy. I mean, that's terrifying. And the fact that he did it.
Why'd
I mean,
you
this
say
guy
Henry?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask.
Why was it Henry?
Why did
I
you
was
say
just starting to
Henry?
think of an unattractive couple.
Henry.
No, that's why. That's why.
The
Henry's
opinions
ugly.
of Ben Kissel do not reflect the opinions of the Roundtable of Gentlemen.
Whatever.
I highly doubt Henry would ever die eating pussy. Am I right?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't even want to think about it.
I shouldn't think about it.
No,
You are. You're definitely thinking about it. I can see it in your eyes.
Oh, no. Marcus, what are you looking up over there?
I'm trying to see how to say "eat my pussy" in Portuguese.
Oh, yeah, you know.
I like how this woman was totally okay with having a guy die while eating her pussy.
Comer minha bucheta.
Oh, it sounds kind of hot, actually.
It's hot.
Everything
very
about
hot.
Brazil is hot. I would eat that.
Definitely.
KB, you know there's fucking sweet poison on that pussy. You take a chance?
Do I take a chance on
Yeah, you want to eat that a little bit? Get your.
Not gonna eat it a little bit at all, man. I got fucking.
As starved as you are right now for pussy, you're not gonna eat a fucking poison pussy? Come on, don't lie to me.
This is Brazil we're talking about.
That's
though.
what I'm
It's different
talking
rules.
about.
Yeah, this
Big
is really his
titties.
fault for not wearing a tongue condom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
think
You
about that.
can't take risks.
Wait, that
Especially when you
exists,
sleep with
doesn't
rabid
it?
women.
Actually, I think it might.
I think does that exist? A
Well,
tongue.
usually
tongue
the saran wrap.
Yeah, dental.
I mean, all of
dentists.
this though, it sounds
Yeah,
like
dental dentists.
Yeah,
a plot to a fucking great horror movie, Ghost Pussy.
Once you eat it, you die.
I love it, man.
Yeah, I mean, she would have had this fella die right between her legs. I mean,
That's what I can't
It's
get
kind of
past.
gross. You know, I would definitely not want a dead woman
I don't
between
think he
my
would.
legs.
I think he would start convulsing. He'd maybe throw up on her pussy. But I
Right.
don't think
So
he
that's
would.
when she comes.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
And
I
also,
know
why
some
didn't she
icon.
just poison his food?
Yeah.
I mean, that seems like
I
so
guess she
much
kinda
easier.
did.
She wanted to get something out of it before.
This
guess
woman
so.
is mean.
Yes.
A mean-spirited broad. I don't like her one bit. This is a nice man, obviously. All right. Any other stories?
Yeah, this is a Valentine's Day story
Oh,
for all
makes
you
sense.
lovers out
A lot
there.
about love today.
A Montgomery County man accused of stalking his estranged wife was wearing body armor and carrying weapons Monday when police pulled him over as he was following her to work. Flint Andrew Staten had a loaded .40 caliber handgun, a stun baton, a machete, a variety of knives, a baseball bat, brass knuckles, and other weapons in his vehicle at
Too
the time of
much.
his arrest.
Just in
Officers also found 39 pieces of paper depicting various forms of violence and killing, a Valentine's Day card bearing the message, "A promise for my wife." Handcuffs, a black stiletto-heeled shoe, duct tape, several boxes of gloves, and a ski mask in his 1997 Toyota Avalon.
All right. So how many?
And I bet the
Jesus.
pigs are gonna find a way to make it look like he was gonna kill her.
They're planting a lot of evidence in this case.
The car also yielded pepper spray, a stick handle with a screw protruding from it, ammunition for the gun, arrowheads, a Kevlar helmet, cable restraints, a couple of wigs, a notebook that belonged to his wife.
But you know that's the exact order that he put all those things into the car, and he's like, how the fuck am I going to get away with this? A couple of wigs!
That's the key to this caper.
Be a woman. You'll never suspect.
How many wigs do you have? There's no time to count.
A couple, I love it. I feel like the
officials found computer equipment, camera equipment,
my
a cell phone, binoculars,
a
a walkie-talkie, and other materials.
Jesus Christ.
He's making every other wife killer look like a complete amateur.
Absolutely. I mean, this guy is ready for anything.
At least he thought it all out.
He's told me that the car was like shaped like a banana or something. That'd be amazing.
Wait, Marcus, can you look up how big a Toyota Avalon is?
That's what I'm doing right now.
That's a lot of shit to put into.
It's a decent sized car, man. Me and my brother used to share one.
Well, if you get one of the guns to sit on the other gun's lap, so you can fit him in.
Okay.
That's what
Really, just one of those weapons would do.
It's a sedan.
Okay, all right. Well, then, all right, that sounds
just
fine.
chock full. So, do you get in extra trouble when you have a small military amount of ammunition and overall firepower when you're about to go kill your wife?
Yeah, you get 3 counts of being fucking bonkers.
But I must say, you're amazing at packing, sir. You should have gotten into the moving business.
Well, police charged him with firearms not to be carried without a license, possessing instruments of crime, and persons not to possess firearms, as well as stalking, prohibited offensive weapons, and harassment.
And 1 stick with a screw through it.
Oh, yeah.
One count of overachieving.
Seriously, what happened to the good old fashioned choking your wife to death, man?
Use your hands.
He's
Give her a
killing
cheap
his
broom,
wife. It's
hold
not
the pillow.
like Ryu
Come
from
on.
Street Fighter, man.
Also, he probably really loves her. Like, that's a Valentine's Day.
It is.
You know, it's like he went to
thought about
all of
her a
those
lot.
lengths. Usually, men don't think about their woman on Valentine's Day.
Right,
Get
no.
him a gift certificate. Go fuck yourself.
Or at
Now that
Applebee's.
is love.
That is. And if you're at the Walgreens and you're trying to pick out a nice Valentine's Day card for your wife, I mean, that's a tough one to find.
Well, here's the thing about the Valentine's Day card. Here's the message in the Valentine's Day card. A promise for my wife.
Yeah.
What is that promise?
Well, that means he told her he was going to kill her about 1,000 times, which is probably why she's his ex.
And also to write that in the third person, because isn't he planning on giving her that Valentine's Day card that says, a promise for my wife? Like, that doesn't even make any sense.
In case she doesn't get the message.
I'm going to kill you.
You get the message.
This is also the thing I want to talk about. Man, I want a stun baton.
Me too,
How
bro.
fun would that be?
Pretty good.
God, they're
fun.
so cool looking. Have you fucked with one before?
No,
Marcus?
I
If
never
anyone
have.
has fucked with one, it's you.
Oh, no, I haven't. I mean, I fuck with cattle prods a lot, which is kind of the same.
similar, right?
It's
Yeah.
this kind of the same thing, but you can't really beat someone with the cattle prod. It's got the long rubber.
That's the problem with it.
I know. Oh, God.
Collapse.
I've said it once, I've said it a million times.
Second world problems. That's all that Texas has.
Yeah.
You realize you can't beat
haven't
someone
lived
with a cattle
until
prod?
you haven't lived until you've accidentally shocked a cow's vagina with a cattle prod.
You have, actually. And you've lived a good life and a better life.
Accidentally in quotations.
And that cow loved every minute of it.
I mean, so if we have 2 different extremes here. We have one woman rubbing poison on her pussy, and one man about to kill his wife with a whole arsenal. Which way do you want to
I like
go?
the woman's thing better. I think that's way classier.
So
than
if you
this.
had to die with
Subtle.
one way, you're going to go licking
It's more
pussy.
elegant of a
Yeah,
solution.
yeah.
The guy was clearly like a fucking big nerd. He was just sitting around like collecting more weapons instead
Yeah.
of doing shit.
That's
he didn't
true.
do shit, you know? Like,
That's probably why she left him.
yeah. 'cause he was like, oh, one of these days we'll
I
go
am
to the
gonna
movies.
kill you.
You're never going to put that screw through that piece of wood.
I like how it's not even a nail, but a screw. Like, that would be hard to pull out of someone. You'd have to hit him and be like, stay there and then twist.
I mean, how strong was
Hold
this
on,
woman?
hold
He
on.
grabs a gun. He's like, that is not nearly enough to kill this human being.
Yeah, a stick handle with a screw protruding from it is my favorite item.
Oh, without a doubt. And I hope for her sake he doesn't choose that one to kill her with. I mean,
That
that's
and
also
the
the
wigs.
most painful.
What kind of fun wigs was he planning on wearing?
That was similar to the fellow who dressed like Meatloaf.
Can you just imagine him packing it all together and be like, do I go with the red one or the black? Okay, I have to go with both. We gotta go.
I'm gonna go Farrah on this one. I want to be a Farrah Fawcett lookalike.
Oh, she always said I could never make decisions. Oh, God damn it.
Arrowheads.
What do you do with an arrowhead unless you have an arrow with a bow to use them with? I'm just gonna throw these at her like to distract her really quick. Then I'm gonna take the fucking sweet screw knife.
It's like, I'm gonna throw it on the sidewalk, and she's gonna be like, "What's that?" Like, oh, she like bends down and picks it up. And she's like, "Look at that! Why is there an arrowhead there?" And then I'm gonna stab her in the back of the neck with a fucking stick with a screwdriver on it.
Perfect.
Oh my God! Is that an arrowhead? Is that a stun baton?
I mean, this woman was gonna be dead so many different ways.
It just makes me sad. It makes me sad that that's not like an episode of Cops, that we couldn't see the cops pulling one item after the other. Because I remember I saw one episode of Cops where they pulled a guy over and proceeded to pull an entire meth lab out of this dude's trunk, and it was the best episode I ever saw.
I knew a guy named King who got busted for having a mobile meth lab.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
King.
He went to jail for about 20 years.
How
for
did
that.
you know the guy?
He was
Used to make meth with him. A lot of meth we made together.
He was a dude I used to know in the metal scene back when I was in a metal band in college.
Right.
And so he look at.
He was a cable guy that he came over to my house one day to fix our cable. I was in my bedroom playing fucking sweet ass Metallica.
Come on,
riffs
you were
on my guitar.
masturbating. Let's be
like
honest.
really loud.
I think that's what it's called. Like Metallica riffs. I think that's called masturbating.
Yeah. It really is. Yeah. He completely just without invitation just comes like, "Dude, you play some pretty sweet fucking licks, man." I'm like, "Thank you." He's like, "My name's King. I'm a singer." And at the time we were looking for a singer for our band, so we're like, "Yeah, fuck it. Why not?" Like this guy.
What was the name of your band, by the way?
Oh god, it was the worst name in the world. I did not name the band.
Okay,
What's
the name of the band that you obviously created?
Unspoken Silence.
That's the pussiest metal band name I've ever heard.
Kevin, what are the first three words that come to your mind after you unspoken silence? Which
I
no
can't
shit,
even
it's unspoken.
say it in 3 words. All I say is I need to leave because nigga, I've been in LA for 3 weeks and I've changed. I can't be around you.
I was fucking 17, all right?
That was the worst band name I've ever seen. Did it get you laid at all?
Of course not. He was a cable guy who did meth all the time.
Good.
Yes.
Andrew, what were you gonna say?
I forget.
It doesn't matter. I'm sure it was something good.
It doesn't
Did
matter.
Unspoken Silence ever have a show? Ever have a?
Yeah, we had a few shows.
Oh, that's good.
What was the
Yeah,
name of a couple of the songs?
Loud.
I mean, it's just a lot of that.
Like Feeling Groovy on Tuesday? Is that one of them?
La la la.
Hey guys, we gotta do that one song about the meth in my car. I gotta sell this fucking meth, guys.
Did you forget about it?
Come on, man.
Because I didn't forget about it, man. I was going to the meth.
You guys are just in here for the music, but I'm in here for business as well. So think about that.
Yeah, and he always showed up to practice wearing his cable guy uniform in his cable guy van.
Nice.
Yeah, we only practiced with him like twice.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then we eventually heard that, he got busted with that meth lab.
I'm sure
He went away for a long time.
It would have been fine if he didn't have a couple of wigs with him.
No, I was gonna say this guy sounds like he would have been pretty awesome if he didn't play in a band called Unspoken.
That is literally the lamest thing that he has ever done with his life.
Sad. No, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It was a dark time in my life.
Well, I'm sure there's a band in prison rocking out to some white supremacist music right now named Unspoken Silence.
Oh, yeah. He definitely had to hook up with the White Brothers, I'll tell you that much.
That's good.
Yeah, he was not going to survive otherwise.
Good for
Ladies
him.
and gentlemen, coming up next, Unspoken Silence with Are You Listening, Dad?
Oh, that's all we wanted was to be announced by a guy who sounded like that. I'm a 94.5 FMX, Lubbock's only hard rock station.
Yep, and it plays a nay, and they say we've got Sarah Jessica Parker in the studio. Very fantastic. Don't flush me.
Yeah, you got flushed.
Don't flush me.
You're beating a dead Sarah Jessica.
It was a long day. I'm so proud of you, Holden. Yes.
So good.
That was something we had this whole plan. All
We know you didn't.
That was fucking amazing.
That was pretty great.
Well, you're very welcome. Thank you. All right, Marcus. Any other stories?
Yeah, we got one last story for you. Holden, you might like this one.
Okay.
You know your mother loves you when she's willing to smuggle oxycodone into the jail where you're incarcerated, especially when she passes you the pills via an open mouth kiss.
Wow. I was going to say, did she hide it in her pussy? She didn't hide it in her pussy, though.
No. She
This
hid it in
could
her
be
mouth.
another one called Cops Interrupt Man's Moment. I was kissing my mom.
That is what investigators allege transpired last Tuesday between Kimberly Margison, 54, when she visited her offspring in an upstate New York lockup. Margison's son, William Partridge, 30, was being held following a weapons arrest. According to a Yates County Sheriff's Department report, Margison put the oxycodone pills into her mouth and brought them into the jail when she visited her son. She then passed the 2 pills from her mouth to her son's mouth when she kissed him. Deputies did not indicate whether tongue was involved in the transfer of the 2 pills. Margison was arrested and charged with a felony drug count. She and Partridge were also each hit with a misdemeanor count of promoting prison contraband. Margison appeared in town court yesterday and pleaded not guilty to the 2 charges. He was released from custody after posting $2,000 bail. Her son remains jailed and will be arraigned Monday on the contraband count. Here is a picture of the mother-daughter duo. Or mother-son.
So similar.
Wait, that's a picture of a dad and his son.
Yeah, I know, right? God, that woman looks like a man.
She looks like she should be standing next to a farmer with a pitchfork and a paint.
Yeah,
It's kind of upsetting because all of the times I've made out with my mom, I've gotten like nothing out of it.
Yeah,
That's true.
That used to be the only way I could take pills.
Yeah.
Passed orally via mother.
I think it's too bad. Why can't you have OxyContin in prison? You know, it's a pharmaceutical drug. He just needs to relax.
Obama crap.
I agree, man.
I'll tell you what.
Get that guy out of there.
If that's how you take your pills, you're trying to break apart the family structure.
Exactly.
You can't interrupt this.
So we all need to buy a lot of guns and a couple of wigs.
That's right. That'll be just about perfect.
Get some screws and some sticks.
You know, I'm glad we have this cast today because I never realized that all of our problems could be solved by just a couple of wigs. Literally any situation I'm having.
I do wish we lived in a world where that would have worked. Well, he fits this description perfectly. Same size, same rate, same height. But he's got a wig. He's got blonde hair. So there is no way that is that dude who killed his wife. Jesus, Jackie, button up your
breasts
shirt.
out?
Yeah,
Why are your breasts out?
Jackie just went to go to the bathroom and came back, and she was completely shirtless, topless.
I can't wear the shirt to work because the button's open, and then sometimes the button's just open. I don't know what
do you mean they just
What do you mean? How did they open?
Women understand this. You see that? Open again. You don't even have to touch
Why
it.
is that going on? I've never.
It happens to women sometimes. It's not a tight shirt. It's a very big shirt. And I've got a very nice bra on underneath.
It was
just
a
in
nice
case.
bra. Why did you wear such a fancy bra? Because you knew it was going to open up.
It's not fancy. It's
pink.
just red.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day, boy.
I don't think so.
That's no way.
I'm not in agreement.
I don't really participate in Valentine's Day necessarily.
Because you don't got no one to love.
No, exactly. I have nothing in my life. But this week is going to be horrible for me. My Valentine's Day, I'm going to be in Erie, Pennsylvania, in between shows by myself at a hotel.
Oh,
Go to a bar and see if you can find some lonely.
Dude, take me with you, KB. I'll be your date, bro.
7 hours away.
Yeah, we'll have a great time on the ride over there.
Yeah,
I'll
you think
talk
you
to
have nothing in your life. Ben will go with you to Pennsylvania.
Yeah, me, dude. I'll go right there with you. I'll be your wingman. We'll go and we'll hop into a sauna or a hot tub. We will rotisserie some women.
If you want, I mean,
Wait, Barnett, would you rotisserie a woman with Kissel?
No, not at all.
Yes, you would. Yes, you would. Oh,
Too much loose skin, man.
Oh my God! Look, you don't even know her yet. That's ridiculous.
And with that, we have a segment from Holden McNeely.
Oh, yeah. The movie of your life. This is the movie of your life. So we're all going to go around. Everyone's come up with a movie for their life. You know, they're going to describe it, the title, all that stuff. Marcus is going to judge based on revenue gained, how it was received by the critics, and how it did over time. So you'll see this as we go. I will start with the movie of my life. It's called Broken Glasses, Big Fat Asses. And it's an art film rated NC-17. Oh. We get into a little bit of a horror territory later, so a bit of an Antichrist situation. Oh. So it's going to be black and white footage of like a young child breaking his glasses and sort of fumbling with the glasses. It's very sort of like bizarre. You're like, what's going on with that? Intercut with just straight up ass fucking. Oh. It's gonna run like, I would say, a little under 4 hours. And it's all gonna be like a child breaking his glasses over and over again, and then ass fucking, and then at the end of the movie the child grows up to be a man. That's all black and white, but it turns into color. So, and all the ass fucking's in color. Okay. And then the young child, it turns into color. The young child grows up a little bit. He sees the ass fucking that we've all been watching as an audience for a while. And then he decides to tattoo his mother's face to the tip of his penis. And then he gets jealous of his penis and cuts his dick off. And that's when the credits roll.
Okay, well, it has no commercial appeal whatsoever.
Right, it's short film.
It will never make it to theaters.
Yeah, it'll straight to on demand.
No, but what's going to happen is that after society collapses and everything goes to shit, your movie, the film canisters, will be found in the ashes, and it will be the foundation of a new society.
Right, the representative.
Complete and total hell on earth.
The mother love.
So I like that.
Hell yeah.
So your movie ends in hell on earth.
It'd be a world of Oedipuses.
Yeah,
I would love that.
And also, it would also be the inspiration for the extinction of the human race.
Fantastic. I'd be like the asteroid.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah, I like that. Kevin?
Asteroid movies, not bad.
All right. Yeah, so my movie is going to be called Swag to the Moon, New Jackets. It's gonna
let me ask you, is that Swag to the Moon, New Jackets? All right.
It's going to be based off of my 2-song EP. The album is called Swag, and the 2 songs are Swag and Swag Life. And it's about me and my boys, just at the club, living life, and kind of like my life story, just being at the club since I was about 6, Swag 7, and we chilling out there, getting all the Puerto Rican chicks, and it's directed by Peter Jackson.
Oh wow!
Amazing. That was out of left field. Yeah. That's
all right. By the title alone, you're gonna have a very good opening weekend.
Oh yeah.
People are gonna I want to go see Swag to the Moon, New Jackets, and also Peter Jackson attached to it. You're gonna get the nerds in there, so it's gonna do very good initially.
Wait, how long is this movie? What's the runtime?
3.5 hours, dude.
Okay, that hurts you a little bit.
No, does it though?
And
does it?
That's a question.
I know everybody wants to see longer movies out.
Have you seen Peter Jackson's previous films?
Bad
Have
taste?
you yet seen any of Peter Jackson's films that were called Swag to the Moon, New Jackets?
No, I haven't.
But however, have you seen King Kong?
I've seen King Kong.
2.5, 3 hours. Not the best movie.
Pretty bad.
Yeah.
You know what? I will say this right now. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Swag.
All right, I think it's gonna have a good opening weekend, and then it's gonna drop off, and then I think it'll be forgotten. Honestly,
Forgotten.
yeah, the name will be remembered, the movie will be forgotten.
You, my friend, are crazy.
All right, Kissel, what do we got? What's your movie?
It's a very tricky one for me.
You did not think about it before the show.
No, I did not think about it during the show, before the show, or right now. But I would say loose fat, maybe loose.
Loose fat is fun.
Loose chub. One man's struggle to find the giggle in his jiggle. And it's very, very cool. It's sort of got a Footloose vibe. Only I am the baby and I am Patrick Swayze, and nobody puts me in the corner because I'm too fat to fit. And I basically just I just go through my life and I try to convince people that I'm attractive with my beautiful body, even though you won't rotisserie a girl with me, Kevin, which is very upsetting. And at the end of the feature film, my new body type, because we have an obese America and folks are slimming down, my new body type becomes very attractive. I'm the Heidi Klum of the town, and everybody wants to fuck me, and I fuck everybody. And it's a great movie, and it's rated PG, and kids are going to love it. And it's directed by me.
All right, here's what I'm gonna say. Ahead of its time.
It is good.
Oh, yeah.
It's ahead of its
So
time.
your box office,
brilliant though.
Yeah, your box office is gonna be very low. However,
people have to lose weight first.
See, that's the thing, is that as people gain more and more
Cult
weight
following.
throughout time,
That's
it's
right.
going to have a cult following, so you're going to have really good DVD sales.
Yeah, Netflix too. Netflix
and
streaming.
Netflix.
It's going to be a hit.
Yeah.
Well, can I tell you? I'll sell you on a scene. I'm with a lady. She's very attractive. She's tight, taut skin, right? But she's mean to me.
She's
She's
Spanish?
rude. She's Spanish, and she's full of attraction. And she says, "Oh, I love you because you don't look like Kevin Barnett. Oh, I love it so much." And I accidentally kill her with my tummy skin.
Ooh.
And then I have to go on a large trial. And I say, "It's not my fault. My skin did it. The skin did it." And then they say, "Oh, that's bullshit. That's ridiculous." And I lift up my shirt and I unstretch my skin. And they stand up, they cry, and they applaud me. And they say, "You know what, sir? You're not a murderer. You're a hero."
Wow.
You know what? So far, Ben's in first place.
Trying to giggle
That
with your
movie
giggle.
is unrealistic and unbelievable. Because you have a scene where a chick says Kevin Barnett is unattractive. That's an unrealistic situation.
All right, Alex, you got something?
All right, yeah. I think my movie would be called Ben Poopin'. Coming out simultaneously with my autobiography, and it would be sort of like if Louis meets Synecdoche, New York, but without the redeeming quality of Louis like having kids. It would just be a lot of chronicles of how sad and gross my life is.
Yeah,
there's a specific scene I have because I actually did accidentally once flick a cigarette butt into a baby's face. That would be captured perfectly. It would be I flicked it at a wall, assuming, nothing's going to happen. Ricocheted into a baby carriage. Baby starts crying. I run away.
What was the reaction of the mother or father pushing the baby?
Horror!
Yeah, they were upset with it.
And that's why I ran, because I didn't want to take responsibility for a horrible thing that I did.
So it's a horror movie. By running,
It's not
makes
even
it look like you did it on purpose.
Yes, totally. You just got Alex.
First of all, our baby has a vagina and a butt all in one hole, and you guys are flicking cigarettes into it.
I would cast Philip Seymour Hoffman as myself.
Fantastic.
But I would demand that he put on at least 50 pounds.
There you go.
Because he's already fat. I just want to see him fatter.
Marcus, how are we doing?
All right, first of all, your marketing sucks. Because you're releasing the autobiography and the movie all at the same time. You have to get the autobiography first, build up interest, then release the movie. Second of all, I think that's the only good story you have.
That's a possibility. Well, okay,
that is not true.
Alex, may I give you another option? Okay.
All right,
now, the name of the movie that I will give to you, I will sell it to you. It's called Off to the Races: How I Rode Sarah Jessica Parker to the Finish Line.
All right, we're done with that. We're done with that.
Holden put the button on it. It's done.
Holden killed it.
Yeah.
Holden killed it.
You ready for my movie?
Yeah.
All right, I want my movie to be called "These Lips Were Made for Pussin'," so that when people look at it, they're like, "Is it pussin' or is it pussin'?" I'm not really sure.
Okay, good.
I think that I should be played by Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Why do you think that?
Because I look just like her.
Oh, okay.
And I will play her mentor of myself.
Oh, that's
So
it's a bit of an art film.
It's a bit, but it's also drama because I want it to be directed by Robert Redford. Because I want to fuck Robert Redford still. I don't
Behind the
care.
scenes. Yeah, definitely.
And then he'll use that to put my flame into the movie as we watch Taylor Swift get railed on by the creatures of the world and do a bunch of fucking drugs for about an hour and 10 minutes.
Running time, hour and 10 minutes. What's this rated?
NC-17.
Oh, okay.
Is she actually getting hurt? No. NC-17 is box office poison.
Okay, R-rated.
Cut some of the cut the gangbang scene.
The scene makes the movie. It's Taylor
That's
Swift.
what made me
Okay, fine. Okay, don't cut the gangbang scene. Cut the full penetration.
That's fine.
Cut the singing.
I'll cut the full penetration and the singing.
Thank
she
God.
will not sing. I just want to watch those lips get penetrated by a bunch of weird things.
Great.
You know what I mean?
I love this movie.
Up top and downstairs. And I really think that, I'm going to be like her Faith Hill to the Leanne Rimes. And I'm going to show her the ways. I have something I never had, but more of like a guardian angel than anything.
But you
of
set her up
showing
for all
her
these random gang
how
gangs.
to destroy her life.
A spirit
Great.
guide.
You're perfect.
Marcus,
Spirit
how does
guide.
this?
I will say that this is the most interesting idea
Thank you.
that we've come across so far. It's I respect your process.
Thank you.
I
It's
like
not quite
how
as
much thought.
uplifting as my story, though.
I will say though the premise and the title don't necessarily.
The lips are made for pussin'.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
I don't know.
for you.
It's
So
a
you
country
gotta change
western
things.
Taylor
It's
Swift,
country.
western.
It's a little
Yeah.
These
country.
lips are made for pussing.
It's a little southern.
Ooh, a country story. See you
I'm
in
saying.
Okay.
I think
Do you think they'll get that?
It's gonna be huge.
I think that it will not be appreciated in its own time, but will eventually, much like Ben's, become a cult classic, but only among very small groups of snooty college kids.
I feel like everybody wants to see Taylor
Snooty.
Swift get railed, though.
Yeah, that's the thing. I would
she's a
definitely
terrible person.
watch certain portions of the film in order to see her get railed on.
That is true. You guys do make a good point.
I mean,
here.
I'm sorry that I'm not backing my own movie here, but Jackie does put a good thought in my head.
Yeah. Ben is dick hard over this movie.
I am really rocking about
And Taylor Swift does look oddly a
Kevin,
lot
you
like
got one chance.
So
Kevin, you got one chance to fuck Taylor Swift, but it's got to be with me. Are you taking that ride, brother? Come on!
It's not worth it, man.
It's not worth it!
It's fucking worth it.
Dude, I'm looking at you in your eyes. Well, I'm in her mouth.
No.
You can have her butt.
No, dude.
Come on, dude.
Listen, man, I've decided today that from this day forward, I only hook up with chicks that I would date unless they are, of course, Puerto Rican. And I could not smash out a white chick with you and look her in the face after that.
You don't have to look her in the face. What are you talking
That
about?
belonged in Lincoln. That belonged in the film Lincoln.
This is terrible.
All right. Can you give me an alternate title that doesn't have the word pussy in it?
I mean, it's pussin'. It's something
I mean,
where
you know, it's a, you know.
All right, how about fuck.
It's tough. It's tough. Gang
It's
bang,
hard.
She can't do it.
Yeah,
no,
she
I can. It's called riding a long dark horse into a hot tight night.
Okay.
All right, what do you think, Marcus?
God, I love that.
That was
I feel
for
like
you.
Meatloaf just started writing a song.
I know. Well, that's the thing. You got to pitch to the person that's going to give you the money.
Yeah.
So, Jackie,
Are you giving me the money, Marcus?
I'm giving you the money.
Andrew hasn't gone
We
yet.
got a couple
Wait,
more
hold
movies.
on,
Two
man.
more.
You forgot Peter Jackson is directing my movie.
Shit! And they're going to the moon!
I mean,
I got Robert
had Jack
Redford over
Black in
here.
it.
He is
Jack
classic.
Let's talk about this.
Andrew,
I mean,
what's
I'm
your
not
idea?
I'm not saying Jackie won. I'm just saying her movie's getting funded.
She gets some
And I'm
money.
not even
Alright.
saying that her movie is better than Ben's.
Thank
Not
you.
yet.
Wow.
I mean, it's better than both of yours. And yours too,
whoa,
Adam.
that's unbelievable.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, it's between Ben and Jackie.
Very
Right
I got a
You
couple
looked
more.
at the jacket I'm wearing.
It's a nice jacket.
It
I mean,
is a
it's
nice
just
jacket.
it's just black.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
How'd you say that,
Racist.
Marcus?
Yeah.
Very
Man.
black, like it's a bad color. Kevin,
I mean,
I'm with you.
Talk about things that you believe.
It's just kind of boring.
Andrew?
Just,
Andrew,
I mean,
let's
it's
hear
just
Andrew's.
a jacket, you know.
It's a nice jacket.
I mean, it's a nice jacket and everything, but
Can
I mean,
you
I don't
beat
like
me,
it better if
Andrew?
it was
Special.
white.
Can you beat me?
I mean, I wouldn't like white on a man.
me.
Jesus.
Andrew, what's your movie, buddy?
Okay, my movie is called Seabiscuit 2, After Sex in the City. Okay, guys.
Yes!
That was good.
Oh my God!
That was an easy one.
It is an easy one. God, I'm
Now
so
I know
happy.
why you like doing this.
It's fun.
Okay, so my real movie is something I've actually been working on, so thanks for asking. And it's kind of based around my one-man show called Are You There, Dad? It's me, Andrew. And the entire movie is about how my dad has found this way to take amber that's on trees and extract DNA from it and creates this park where dinosaurs can live again, but at the same time hates me because he thinks I'm gay.
Wow. That's interesting.
Marcus, what are we saying here?
Well, you know what?
How long's the runtime?
We're looking. This is kind of it's going to be like episode 1, 2, and 3.
Really, Jay?
Like
Okay.
one episode is just going to be all my little league games that he didn't come to.
Right.
And then another one will be me in high school where he's like, "No son of mine" when I'm in theater.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then he dies.
Right.
And then you get married to a woman, or are you actually gay?
No, I get married to a woman in it. That's the whole conflict. And then the dinosaurs from the beginning attack San Diego.
You gotta give it to him, man. I feel like this is just universal.
That is universal. I agree with that.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, right as he passes away, like Inception, we have that moment.
Right.
Guess what? Dinosaurs in San Diego.
Dude,
Peace out.
because it's like dudes in the hood relate to the lack of the father being involved, but then also niggas love dinosaurs, man.
Okay, Marcus, I don't think I haven't made it clear. This will be an urban movie. It's like me and Chris Tucker having an awesome time.
Oh, that's great.
Don't touch my radio, Chris Tucker! And he's like, why do you keep talking like that?
But at the same time, I'm from what I'm hearing, I'm going with the PG-13 rating.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Very
Absolutely.
universal.
PG-13.
Very universal.
Yeah. Which I mean, but Ben's is PG.
Mine is PG, and it's also very universal. Everybody is fat in this country. I think a lot of people who really enjoy the weight loss story of love.
Yeah, but everyone really
lost.
loves Taylor Swift.
Yeah, but on the other hand, people loved Jurassic Park 2.
No, exactly. The thing about Ben is that he sucks and he's unlikable. So,
yeah. People love to watch stories. We're going to watch Lincoln later on tonight.
Who let out these dinosaurs? Little old Andrew Short. And then everyone goes, and then they just rip apart San Diego.
Well, I do like the San Diego getting destroyed.
It's not
part,
bad
though.
because people like shit that they've seen before.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, they really do love retreads.
So we're
they love
talking
things.
big box
and you know what? In America right now, the mood is going towards pro-gay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and you love pro-gay.
But on the other hand, it's also somewhat anti-gay, so people love the pro-gay, yet he's not gay. You're doing well, sir.
Yeah, can I just give you a little note, Andrew? Can the dinosaurs attack San Diego during Comic-Con?
Oh,
that would
bring
be
in
a
the
good
nerd angle.
note.
I wouldn't take it though. I wouldn't take it.
You wouldn't.
You don't want to kill your audience.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I can't do that. But
nerds are a self-loathing bunch.
So you think they would enjoy watching themselves get massacred on the big screen?
Yeah, and I'm like, wow, these nerds getting eaten! Chris Tucker!
And then Chris Tucker's like, I'm a very highly educated man.
But is Chris Tucker still relevant?
Oh yeah, man.
Come back.
He's in some movie.
Silver Lining Playbook.
Silver Lining Playbook.
He was in
great.
that?
He's great.
He's great in it.
Yeah, he's really good.
All right.
In it.
All right.
Then, in Warhorse, we had...
no one wants to... Okay.
All right, we got one more.
Warhorse.
We got one more.
We got motion.
By the way, so far, this is the hardest judging job I've ever had to do.
Well,
It
I
really
live
is.
with this skin every day.
Hold on. I think you're going to see a clear winner here. This one, it's produced by Pixar Studios. So we're talking Pete Docter, we're talking Brad Bird or
Jesus.
someone.
Okay.
It's called Boy Story. And it's all computer animated. It's kind of like a Forrest Gump where I kind of autism my way through American history.
Uh-huh.
And it's just real touching. I just, it's, the Atlanta City bombings and stuff. Oh, I was autisming my way through there.
Defining moments in all of our lives.
Katrina, I was there.
Are you retarded or
No.
normal?
No, it was just that every time I turned my back, my toys would come to life.
Oh,
So people were like, "Oh, what's going on with this guy, huh?" And I was like, Woody, Randy Newman does the soundtrack. You got a little friend in Reed.
Do you have...
You got a friend in Reed.
That sounds just like him.
So, do you have a cowgirl sidekick who happens to have a horse played by Sarah Jessica?
And who-
Okay,
oh,
guys.
Hey, hello, how are you? I'm taking credit for all these jokes.
All right, you know
Twist ending, though? Very end of the film, you find out I was Bruce Willis the whole time.
Oh, interesting.
So rated G.
Yeah, G.
Big
Yippee-ki-yay,
surprise ending.
motherfucker.
Big blockbuster we're talking here. What, all right, so Marcus, what do you think on his, and what do you think on the whole, who wins?
Jesus Christ, I don't know. They're all so good.
They are all so good.
Great, Jay, except for Alex.
I'm sorry, Alex.
And Kevin.
And mine.
Wow.
That was it.
New jackets?
All right, if
New Jackets was pretty good.
Swag to the moon.
Holden's was definitely bad.
Yeah, Holden is the worst.
if someone was gonna win for best title of a film, I feel like Kevin would
best
win.
title goes to Kevin.
That's an award. That's something.
All right. Best title goes to Kevin.
Wait, what was
Biggest
the title
revenue.
again?
Biggest
Swag
revenue.
to the moon. New Jack.
New Jack.
I love New Jack.
All right, biggest revenue, biggest money maker.
All right. Biggest money maker, Andrew.
Biggest money maker
Oh,
goes to
wow.
Andrew.
Without a doubt.
Yeah,
First off, it really goes to it. I would say for long-term cult appeal, I'm thinking Alex.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No,
Taylor
because
fucking Swift.
Everybody.
I'm talking long. Wait, I'm getting to you.
Okay, all right.
I'm talking long-term cult appeal because I think you got a William S. Burroughs things going on.
What does that even Philip Seymour Hoffman too. I mean, it's going to be
yeah, Philip Seymour Hoffman. It's
like
gonna.
a fat one
Have
you've never
They'll
seen.
be like, well, he was really good in it, but the story was not.
It was all about him.
That story's my life, Andrew. That story's my life.
Yeah, it stinks. So
We could have cut off the story a little earlier if you asked me.
For most controversy and things that people will remember about that controversy, I'm going to go for Jackie.
Thank you.
Most
Thank
most
you.
controversial. Absolutely most controversial.
That'll keep it alive for a long time.
I am
It'll
her
be a
Faith
Wikipedia
Hill.
article.
It's the
and
new
all that.
Caligula.
Thank you.
Absolutely. It's going to be fantastic.
Thank you.
And I think for
What, like greatest
I would
film?
say for most ambitious, I'm going to go for Reed.
Oh, thank you.
okay.
Boy Story really worked hard for it.
It's very
I didn't
it's
think
very
you'd get it with
ambitious.
Boy
It-
Story.
it's
Yeah,
tough.
Marcus, just greatest film. Greatest film of the
picture.
room.
Greatest
Who are you
film
going
in the
with?
room?
Who wins?
I'm going to go with Loose Fat.
Yeah! Learn to jiggle with his jiggle.
I can't believe
That's
All right.
wonderful.
I'm done with that. Let's get out of here.
He's too fat to be in this room.
All right, that's Jackie
Yeah.
Zebrowski. Thank you for being here. Andrew Short,
fat.
Reed Failure,
His
Holden
name is
McNeely,
Ben
Kevin Barnett.
Too Fat
Alex, thank you for being
Kissel.
here as well, young sir.
I
And
last
we will talk to you very soon. What is your last name?
More.
All right.
Oh, sad.
Yeah, it's very sad. Well, you'll always be the more famous Alex Moore. That is not true.
What do you
There's a comic book.
That's bad.
No, what? I'm done.
Jesus.
I am cocky right now with my victory.
Yeah, you're
No, Kevin wins.
filled.
Alex, you did this to me. You did this to me.
Shoe jacket, swag, 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 shoe jacket, shoe jacket, shoe
Yo, there's only two things I believe in this world, and that's God and swag.
God damn it.
All right.
Oh, man. You fuck that Kissel.
I'm gonna get out of here in the Sarah Jessica Parker I wrote in.